Now, as the immigration operations continue, one California Democratic lawmaker is now introducing two bills in response. The hope is that it will stop and prevent violence from continuing. I want to bring in ABC 10's Jeannie Nguyen, who is here with more details on the two bills and also how Republicans are responding. Right, Jeannie?
Yes, Alex. Assemblymember Jesse Gabriel says California must use its power to protect the immigrant community in the state. And that is why he's introducing two bills in which he says will push back on federal overreach. Republican Assemblymember Heath Flora tells me it's time for everyone to bring down the temperature.
Just days after another Minnesota resident was killed, California Democratic Assemblymember Jesse Gabriel announced he will be introducing two bills to protect residents and their constitutional rights. One of those bills will prevent federal agents from using state resources.
That means they can't use state parking lots to stage for raids. It means that they can't force us to be complicit in their actions, which are inciting chaos, which are inciting violence, which are terrorizing our communities.
In response, Republican Assemblymember Heath Flora says this could be problematic.
Anything that we prohibit law enforcement from communicating with each other, I think is a problem. So I think, allowing them to use state property, I think we need to do that. So I would not be very supportive of that.
Legislative analyst Chris McKaylee says it could bring some challenges in court.
That's likely to withstand a court challenge because the state should be able to determine who can and cannot use their facilities. And I think that federal agents could in fact be prohibited from conducting any sort of ICE operations on state-owned property.
In addition to that bill, Gabriel says he'll be introducing another bill that would require an independent state investigation in the event of a shooting by federal immigration agents.
Almost immediately after this horrific killing that we just had in Minnesota, that the administration started to make excuses. They started to use words like domestic terrorists. They started to invent justifications for that. So we can't trust DHS to conduct an investigation of these killings.
Gabriel acknowledges the challenges in enforcing state rules onto the federal government, but he says it's time to stand up to the Trump administration.
Make sure that they are not using California resources, state taxpayer dollars, state resources to advance that agenda, because it is an agenda that we fiercely reject.
Calling for everyone to lower the temperature, Flora says he agrees with having state investigators involved in any federal investigation and believes it would be helpful.
The more eyes we have on investigation, investigations are exactly that. They're an investigation to figure out the truth, and I think that's important. So on the surface level, it doesn't bother me.
Assemblymember Gabriel has not yet formally introduced these bills, but he says he will do it soon, Alex.
All right, Jeannie, thank you.